What's happening, people? Halfway Men Talk here. I just want to have a little sit down, a little conversation here. I want to talk about depression. Now, my mum gave me a call, and we were having a good conversation. She said to me, "Shane, why don't you talk about depression in your videos?" I said, "Well, I do, Mum." She said, "Well, no, don't you just seem to be talking about other things?" I said, "You don't understand, Mum. Like, these other conversations are because of depression. These people are not in here for fun. They're in here because they want to talk. A lot of the time, these issues lead to depression because they don't see a way out. They don't see how they're going to get through this. From the conversations we've had, if you've been following me, you would have seen on my videos, my interviews, we've had a wide range of people talking about lack of access to their children, to being diagnosed with ADHD, to not being able to feed their kids and having to go to food banks. All these things are part of depression. They don't see ways out. Depression is not just something like having a cold. It's not that you just get it and it goes. Depression's there all year round, 24/7, and we just deal with it differently. But it tends to be because of these issues. Now, if you didn't have any issues and there wasn't no worries and you're happy and great, then great for you, But unfortunately, life ain't like that. Most of us do have issues that we struggle with, whether it's financial or, relationships, work, all these little things. No matter how small it is, one of the common things I hear from people is, "Oh, there's always someone worse off." Yeah, there is always someone worse off, but that's just invalidating your feelings. That's saying your feelings are not as important as the next person. And that alone, that's bullshit. Your feelings are 100% valid. They're yours. No one else feels what you feel. When you're going through trouble every day and you're feeling pain every day, and you read something on in the payroll, see something on the news that everyone, this is happening, and you feel, "Oh God, I feel guilty for feeling the way I do." That alone enhances that depression, because then you feel like, "Oh, I shouldn't be feeling like this. There are people worse off." I'm here to tell you now, don't ever feel like that. Don't ever feel like that. Your feelings are valid. Do you know, I've took a different path today, as you can probably see. Right. So when I come out the gate, instead of going right, I've gone left today. This is the first time I've ever gone this way, and I just want to talk about that, the importance of that in life. When we take the same paths all the time, we know what to expect. I know I'm going to walk up the hill, down the hill. I know I'm going to come across people. I know there's a big pile of shit on the left-hand side as I walk up. That's life. Take the same paths, expect the same results. So today I've gone left. And I think you can take that message into life. When you're doing the same things all the time and expecting different results, it's just not going to happen. And it's that bravery of taking that different step. I mean, look, this is not brave. I've gone left through the gate. That's not brave. But what I'm trying to say is, in life, if you keep making the same mistakes because you're doing the same things, what's that saying? Nothing changes if nothing changes. I love that saying, man. I do. I'm not saying it's easy as taking a different path. Of course it's not. Because a lot of times, if you take different paths, that also means maybe getting rid of certain people in your life, maybe changing jobs. These things are real. These things are real. So I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying be brave enough to give it a try. What's the worst that can happen? If you're already feeling a certain way because of your path, what's the worst that can happen? So, yeah. So I'm going to see where this path takes me. It's a beautiful day for it, so nothing really can go wrong. I actually quite enjoy this view. It's actually a beautiful view. It's not the best, it's just a hill, but I like it. It's Father's Day today as well. So I've had a lovely breakfast this morning. My kids and partners made me, which is beautiful, and a few little presents, which is always nice. It's just showing that recognition, you know, because I think sometimes it's a thankless job being a father, same as it is being a mother. Yeah, man. I think I've got to go back and tidy the garden up today. So, all right, so I'm gonna leave it there. I just wanted to get that message out there. Okay, try different paths in life, see where it gets you. I'm the same. I'm trying to do different things, well out of my comfort zone, doing these videos. And the more and more I do them, the easier it gets. So, you know, I'm doing different things. I'm well out of my comfort zone doing these videos, but I enjoy it. So yeah, I don't care what anyone thinks anymore. I used to, but yeah. Okay. All the best. God bless.